What's happening, guys? Welcome back to a new video. Now this video is the part 2 of the previous video of me doing the FTMO challenge and finding out whether or not I passed the verification phase as well as the challenge phase as well. So if you haven't already, go and check out the previous video of me doing the challenge, and then we're going to go on to the verification phase right now. Let's see if I passed, and secondly we're going to go over everything on the metrics and my advice to you on how to do it properly. So let's get into the video. Okay, so we are on the back office of the FTMO account for the verification. Now, same again, it's same £10,000 account. Now, as you can see, this is almost going to be like a cautionary tale of how to not do it as well as how to do it. We're going to get onto this in a second, but yeah, started it on the 6th of Jan, finished on the 15th of Jan 2022. So let's look at the fun part now, okay? So let me just give you a bit of an explanation of what was going on. I kind of passed the FTMO challenge with sort of no issues at all, really. I did nearly get the daily max loss, but that was pretty much the only thing. It was pretty straightforward. Coming into the verification, I just thought this was a piece of to be honest with you. And on the first day here, I basically got to £390, so I was £110 away from passing the verification phase in one day. Now, this is what not to do. Do not do this, because you will end up getting yourself into all kind of madness and doing trades that you don't usually do, placing trades that you don't usually do, and you end up just doing basically what this does, which is drop all the way here to minus 855, I think that is. So from the first day, it was in the evening, it was about 8 o'clock at night. I thought, oh, I'm gonna have a go now. Let's just try and pass this in the first day, it'd be funny. I'll do that for a YouTube video, that would be cool. And basically, I got all the way up to £390 and then started doing everything that wasn't my strategy and trading at certain times of the day that I don't trade. And this is a perfect example of what can happen if you don't stick to your strategy and you basically iron out your account. So yeah, I still managed to stay within the max daily loss. Because I'd made 390, I think I was able to lose 800 and something. I basically stayed in it by an inch of my life. But yeah, let's just scroll down. Obviously this has an effect on your statistics, because this was basically me thinking, you know what, I'm going to pass this in a day, and then all of a sudden done about 25 trades at different times of the day. Well, actually it was pretty much all in one evening and then the following day, and I completely just ironed everything out, and I wasn't trading my strategy. I was on the way to boxing and the next day just before 8 o'clock, and I thought I'd go long just before the open, which again is not my style, and that nearly ironed me out. By that point I was kind of just like, I'm over it. If I fail, I fail. I didn't really care. But yeah, minimum trading days 10, max daily loss £485, max loss of £872.71, and the profit target of 531 passed. Congratulations, we will verify your account and we will contact you as soon as possible. So I passed somehow, which is madness. I'm going to get on to exactly what happened after this. But yeah, obviously this messed up my statistics. I don't really care about this, to be honest. £32.49, average loss of 36.75, which is 0.88 R&R, and then my win rate was 60%. I was basically trying to do a clean slate and do 100% on the verification, but yeah, it just wasn't happening. And again, number of trades is just a myth, because I'd kind of lost my head at that point. So yeah, from going to £390 up on the day, the first day was minus 482. Madness. The next day, 23. Look, you can see where I'm not following my strategy, right? You can see the days I don't follow my strategy, because it is basically the days where it's double the amount of trades that I do in a day. So yeah, the 8th of Jan, this is when I thought the account weren't going to be for me, because even a day later on the weekend, I was meant to put a micro lot position on Bitcoin, and I'd done the wrong size and it nearly ironed me out, and I had to recover it doing loads of mini little scalps, because I was basically about to blow the account. So I managed to get it back to minus £70.95. By this point I was just like, I'm over it. And then on the Sunday did a micro lot. So then yeah, on the Monday we start off with £278.12. So this is the importance of what I'm about to say now, okay? it is so important to stick to your strategy, because if you do not stick to your strategy, you've already seen on that account what can happen. And for me, I know that I can make money trading. I know I will, and I know I always will continue to always make money trading when I stick to my strategy. This down here, these 3 days is perfect example of what not to do when trying to be clever and do it outside of your trading strategy. These next days is what I basically said was, over that weekend I went, okay, right, so I basically got 150 quid, I've got to try and turn that to £1,500 now in the next 20 or 30 days or whatever it is. So I said, okay, right, so if I make £50 a day over the next 20 days, that's £1,000. That's going to put me back into profit. So if I can just aim for that, then that's going to be great. You know, I'm going to be able to get the wheels back in motion and I'll be able to push on from there. Monday came round and a lot of news was happening at this point. Treasury yields were going crazy, the markets were selling off, and I managed to bank £278. I also lowered my position size quite obviously. I went to 0.2 lots to £2 a point. And I was basically just scalping away, sticking to my strategy, doing exactly what I should be doing on a daily basis. And as we can see, it's a clear testament to my strategy and the way that I trade. Because the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days after that, we passed the account in flying colours. So yeah, so this is basically a cautionary tale of how not to pass the challenge and also how to pass the challenge. Do not get excited. Do not get ahead of yourself. Do not think you're the dog's and that you're going to pass it within 1 day, because you will easily get stung and humbled by the market if you think you're bigger and better than the market. So again, for me, once I said, all right, this is what I need to do, I'm going to stick to my strategy, doing exactly what I do usually on a daily basis, then I'll be able to get this account passed, no problem. And to be able to go from £150 to £1,500 profit is very, very good going. And I basically had to pass the verification by making 15%. So I don't like to make things easy for myself, as we probably all know. So yeah, 0.2, 0.2, even 0.1 at some of these, 0.2, 0.2. They're all exactly the same as the challenge. US 30 in Germany, obviously you've got a Bitcoin one there, which was a micro lot trade. So yeah, the main thing to take away from this, if you are doing the FTMO challenge or you are currently going through it and you're struggling a little bit, just come back to this video and see that I basically managed to turn it around from having £150 left before I blew the max drawdown to making it to a £1,500 profit. When you apply yourself and you do your strategy and you don't think you're bigger and better than the market, you will do it. If you believe in your strategy and you know you will make money, then you should have nothing to worry about. The thing you should be worrying about is whether or not you're consistent and you just feel like you're getting lucky. So if you can consistently make £50 a day, £100 a day, you should have no problem doing this. So yeah, that is basically a video of me showing you exactly what not to do with your FTMO challenge and how to pass it. So if you are struggling and you are in trouble with the account, just come back to this video and use it as inspiration to be able to get yourself out of that mess, because as I said, £150 into £1,500 is very good going. And I also done that within 5 days. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, don't rush it. You don't have to pass it very, very quickly. For me, I just got too excited, got a bit carried away with myself, saw my name in the flashing lights, and I got humbled very quickly. But again, managed to turn it around, which is fantastic. What I forgot to do in the last video was show you my certificate. So let's show you that as well. Right, where's this certificate? I think it's down here on the left, isn't it? Certificates. There we go. My 2 little certificates. 15th of Jan 2022 and 24th of December 2021. So that's good. I don't know what all these are. These are basically ones that you get paid out on. But yeah, lovely. I'm going to stick these on my wall. So yeah, guys, I hope that helps. I hope that's a bit of an inspiration for you all, just to show that it's not over until it's over. Keep plugging away. If you believe in your strategy, you can pass it and you don't need to rush. So if you're new around here, subscribe. And also I've got some new videos coming out later on in the end of the week to show you on some new broker that I've been using that is basically a cheat code on trading, especially if you've got a smaller account. Guys, I'll love and leave you all. See you very soon. Peace.